Okay guys, so I'm just going to go over today about the Revlon ColorStay Foundation. I really like this foundation because it is full coverage, and I like full coverage foundations. Something that's kind of, I wouldn't say bad, but just complicated about this foundation is that it's very thick, so it's very like kind of difficult to apply when you go ahead and apply it on your skin. And maybe that's why some people like just kind of push it away, because they can't they get patches, or they can't really like apply it well, so it's like an even coverage, if that makes any sense. But I have some tips for you that helped me and hopefully will help you get a better application out of this foundation. Okay, something that really helped me is when I go ahead and mix my foundation with a little bit of my moisturizer. It kind of makes it a little bit more smoother, so it goes on your skin like smoother, and you won't have to take as much time, trying to blend it and stuff. But it will go on your skin a lot more smoother than if you just use this one by itself. And like the consistency will like kind of get lighter instead of thicker or thinner. I don't know. Anyways, something else that I find that helps me also is if I spray my face with my Fix Plus, evenly, and then go ahead and apply the foundation. After I apply this, it really helps me as well, but it will give you like a dewy finish. So if you don't like dewy finishes, or if your skin is like too oily, don't use the Fix Plus. And for those of you who also don't have the Fix Plus, you can just go ahead and take, your moisturizer. It's going to work perfectly. I love how it works with the moisturizer. It still gives you full coverage, but I wouldn't use as much foundation as you would normally use, I guess, if you are mixing it with your moisturizer. Another thing that I find that really helps me apply the foundation is if I work with my hands and not a brush. Actually, I always use a foundation brush because I just don't like the fact that I have to like go wash my hands after I apply the foundation. But I really do recommend using your hands. Sometimes I do use my hands whenever my brush is like really dirty. But whenever you use your hands, it's gonna melt the foundation more evenly onto your face. But if you do choose to use a brush, like me, you really need to make sure that you keep up with washing it like every other day or so, because as you put your foundation on your face and it dries, it also dries on the bristles, and it makes the bristles, I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but it makes, like, whenever your foundation dries on your bristles, it's gonna make them stiff. So you're gonna get that like stripy foundation, so you're not gonna like it. It's not gonna be a really pretty foundation. You're gonna get like stripes wherever the foundation didn't go on because your bristles are too stiff, and you don't want that. You want soft bristles when you're applying your foundation, so you can get a better coverage, I guess. Whenever I do apply it with my foundation, if I'm using my Fix Plus, I just spray my foundation brush like 2 or 3 times, and then get a little bit of my foundation, apply it on the back of my hand, and scoop it, and then just swirl it all over, and it looks really pretty. Something else that I should mention, did I mention it was full coverage? Well, yeah, it's full coverage, and I don't find myself using concealer like on daily basis unless I'm going out somewhere, and I want a little bit more coverage. Then yeah, I will go ahead and use concealer, but other than that, I find myself not having to use concealer, just because it covers everything. I really think you guys should go ahead and buy it if you're like, thinking about buying it or not buying it, or if you do have it and you don't really like the coverage, or because it didn't go on smooth, or anything like that. I think you should give it a second try and try my tips that helped me and hopefully will help you. And I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I have a little demo of how I usually apply it on a daily basis at the end of this video. I actually used my hands for this video because my brush is really dirty. Like I said, it's like stiff. You see how stiff it is? It's supposed to be like soft, but it's not. It's really stiff, so you don't want to work with that. And like I said again, I do recommend it to anyone. There's there is combination to oily skin or oily and dry, I don't know, whatever. There is 2 types of them, so I think that's really great, and they have a lot of shades. So anyways, just keep on watching this video for my demonstration. Okay guys, bye. I'm gonna start off by tying my hair in a ponytail, horsetail, pigtail, whatever tail you like best, just to get it away from your face. So just like that. Now I'm taking my foundation and I'm gonna shake it really well, just because you want all the pigments to get mixed up together. And just open your bottle. You have the option to use Fix Plus or whatever moisturizer you use, and also your hands, or you can also use a brush. Today I will be using my hands just because my brush is really dirty. Just use clean hands. Apply a moisturizer on the back of your hand, just a decent amount, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of foundation. Okay, that was way too much, but you want to apply a little bit of foundation. So just like that, and then just mix it with your middle finger, or whatever finger. I'm going to use these 2 fingers to apply my foundation. And I'm going to start at the center of my face, which is like around my cheeks, by my nose, and then just work it outwards towards my face. The reason I start at the center of my face is because that's where I need most of the coverage to be, since I tend to get really red there. And I'm just going to apply it around my nose, just like that, and on my nose also, around my nose. And then just under my eyes a little bit, and right there I'm just patting my little fussy hairs down just so they won't be standing up and crazy. So just like that, make sure to blend your hairline really well, because you don't want to make it too noticeable. Okay, and now I'm going to take some foundation too and apply some on my forehead, and I'm just going to do like a little cross on my forehead and then just blend it out towards my hairline. So just like that, you want to make sure you really get the hairline, just because you don't want to look like you have a mask on. You also want to make sure you get the right color foundation as well. Don't get it too light or too dark. Okay, so just blend it there, just outwards. And now I'm going to take, this is optional, this is just what I usually do too, take some powder and then just apply it on my T-zone. If you are like a drier skin tone, you might want to skip this step. So just like that. And now I'm going to take my little angled brush with whatever bronzer you like. This is optional, you don't have to do it, this is just extra steps that I put, and just bronze yourself up. And now you're all done. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.